Show my GTA chums, the Lamborghini Countach 2022, or the Ignus as it's known in GTA, is on special offer. Now, this is one of my favourite cars in the whole game, certainly my favourite supercar I think, but let's have a look where you can find it. Legendary Motorsport. So there's a Torero XO, the slippy sister to it. I like this as well, I really do. But this one is much easier to drive, the Ignus, for 1.9 million. I think that's a good price. But the Champion is at 1.5 million. I've got to be honest, the Champion's more useful because it's got Imani tech, which the Ignus does not have. So that's got a missile jammer, lock-on jammer. But let's have a look at it. Let's customize it to the hilt. So I'm assuming you've got lots of money for the new DLC. That's the thing. So don't waste your money on this. I mean, it's not a waste of money. It never will be. But if you want to get in on the new DLC, then you probably don't want to be spending all your money on expensive stuff, and this is still expensive. First off, let's show you the not the respray. We're going to look at the liveries. So I'm probably going to get rid of the livery. So that's whatever liveries we have on offer. Simple stripes, nice. I mean, some basic stuff like that would be good, but I don't want to be tied to the livery colours. So let's go up with none, and let's do the work ourselves. So respray. I'm thinking a matte might work well with this. Matte black with red looks amazing. That's great. That's grey even. Same thing, isn't it? What have we got? Oh, orange. Now we're talking. I think have I done an orange build? I probably have. I think it started as an orange build. Red looks good. Well, let's look at the metallics. There's some decent metallics around. And you really want to be careful with the secondary colour. Formula red, amazing. Blaze red, very good. And garnet red. I'm not sure those quite. Candy red, almost. I mean, I could do candy red. Oh, pink, look at that. That's nice, but this is the car I'm going to be driving in races. So, with that in mind, we want a bright orange. That is actually a good colour. I don't think I've used that. Yeah, let's use that. So the secondary needs to be probably not red. Let's look at the white, or blue even, or a white blue. What have we got down there? So we've got mariner blue. That's kind of pale. We've got diamond blue. That might be the colour. Yeah, let's wang diamond blue on. I think that is the one. Just about right. Yes. Okay, that's the colours done. So we've figured that out. That's good. Bumpers. So front bumpers. Gonna have a look at these. See what there's a lot of customization on this car. You can choose whatever you want. So I'm probably going to choose the same thing. I do like all of these. So we've got the secondary arrow. Let's go backwards and look at something a bit more open. Now something a bit more like the original would be something like that. Maybe, actually no, maybe like that. Let's have a look. Stock is good, but we want the white to come in. So I'm thinking that is the one. That is a bit more like the original, so we're going to go with that. Diffusers. I mean, that is diffuser max, isn't it? Let's have a little look though. I want something a bit more subtle than that, so maybe that will do. I might take it off-roading, so let's go with the race diffuser. I think that's decent. Engine upgrade to the max. Exhaust. I think I have the best exhausts. It's got the secondary colour, see? I like having that. Those exhausts are unique as well, so we're going to stick with that. Bonnet. I quite like the idea of having the colour, but not that one. And that carbon is probably too much carbon. Have we got anything less carbony? I mean, stock is good. They're all good. I mean, that's got nice little vents there. I like those. I might put those on. Let's go for the more muted vents like that. That looks nice. I like that. That's good. Just put it on because I like it. Plate. We've done louvres. Okay, we've gone through different phases. I like seeing that engine though, but I also like the louvres. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it'd have to be black louvres if we're going to go for them. So, actually those are pretty kinky, aren't they? The split louvres. And that is decent. We're going to go louvre. The other thing is this engine is exactly the same as the Torero XO and the 10F, so you might want to hide it because now it's been copied a million times. Maybe the splits. I'm thinking that is the one to go for. Nice. Skirts, performance. We can go for something a bit more slight. Okay, let's just have a look. Now I like them, they're quite expensive, so stock is good. Stock is good. Oh, I put GT on accidentally, never mind. Spoiler, we've got an active spoiler, so for that reason I'm probably not going to change it, because this will close it off, I think. That is a decent spoiler. It doesn't need a spoiler either. I mean, they're all good options, they are very good, and it gives you extra traction as well, but you really don't need it in this car because it's so good anyway. Suspension, you need to lower it to street, and transmission turbo is done. Wheels, now this is, you might think it's weird, off-road rims. I did this mainly because I was doing the Cayo Perico races, and it's all dirt. But let's have a look at these rims, because I'm going to keep them on. They are best for racing generally anyway. If you notice in Bruffy1322 videos, he always has these off-road kind of rims, even on supercars. I like this deep look to this. This is a nod back to the original Countach. So I'm thinking concave steely would be good. Those are good. Lightweight steely. There's some good options there. Some very good options. Flat 6. I've kind of fallen out with the flat 6. Concave 5. It's tricky. See, I like the steely ones. Oh, that one. Lightweight steely. You can still see the brake calipers, see? We'll go with that one. Nice. Right, so wheel colour, black. I mean, yeah, I think black is fine. That hides the fact that it's an off-road rim in a way. Having a black steely, we could go white. That's probably the best alternate. But we're going to stick with black. Tyres, smoke is going to be actually yellow. I think we'll go with this one. Tyre enhancement's bulletproof, so you need those. We can put the all-terrain radials on, but we're not going to. Windows, smoking, so we can actually smoke them out because we're hiding the engine, so let's do that. Done, complete, okay. We're going to go for a bit of a drive now, a race. This is my main race car. Get the most consistent lap times, because it's very easy to drive, basically. If you're rubbish at racing like me, then buy this car now. Oh, it's still daylight. No, it's not. Let's put the lights on. Oh, active spoiler, you see that come up? Oh, nice. Look at the acceleration on it. Where this car really performs is the acceleration and the immense amount of grip and traction. It's all-wheel drive, so it's just amazing. The Krieger is also amazing, though. The Krieger has less grip, though, less traction, sorry. But they're both very good cars. So if you own a Krieger, I wouldn't buy this. I'd save you money for the next DLC. Look at the front end as well. It's just pretty. It's just a very pretty, highly customizationable car, and it's a Lamborghini. So for that reason, I would buy it. And if you're struggling with the Krieger, I suppose, but I mean it's quite easy to drive the Krieger, so you're probably not struggling with it. I'm driving keyboard and mouse. I do like this. It's very nice. I like those rims. They're very Countach-y. I mean, I say Countach, but apparently it's Countach, which sounds rude to me. But apparently that's what you say. Would you buy it if you need money for the DLC? No, I wouldn't. If it was me, I would wait. But if you have 10 million, I'd consider it. But you know, you probably have enough for a new DLC to buy the Acid Lab. You know, that's probably going to come in. If it's a business like an MC business, then you're probably talking, 1 million for the unit and the upgrades. What's that going to be? Another few million? 3 million? I don't know. It's a tricky one. 3-4 million for the business with all the upgrades. If it's something like that, but it could be just 1.5 million entry if it isn't the MC style business. It's still up for debate at the moment. So I'm still talking about that. I'm so excited of it. But this car, it's amazing. You won't regret it if you buy it now or if you buy it in the future. Like if this is a space age and you're thinking I can finally afford it. Looks great inside as well. Not sure about the radio. nice. Can't see inside. But this is an amazing car, and I've won lots of races and KO Perico with it. But the other car to consider for this week is the Drogger. That one is also a KO Perico race winner, and it's very much the top of the class, much more so than this car is. I mean, it's not really the top of the class for racing. I think it's more like the Krieger if you're not on HSW. But the Drogger is definitely top of the class with the off-road class. Anyway, if you found this video useful, drop a like and a subscribe. But thank you very much for watching and have a great day. If you're playing GTA, give me a comment on what you think of this car. Any questions? Thank you. Save up for the new DLC, everyone.